Hello there. I'm Gwendolyn Davis, certified life coach, health coach, and mind coach, passionate about helping you get the results you want in your life by creating healthy habits. Right. So here's more about cravings. The last chapters, we've talked about managing them and how willpower doesn't work. And so you can plan for them. So this chapter is about preventing them. So you've got lots of options and you choose what works for you. So, number one, being mindful about your underlying feelings about your food choices, knowing that eating our emotions does not make us feel better. So it's learning to stop and check in. What am I thinking? What am I feeling? And why is it that I want to eat that? And then you choose if you still want it. And if not, you've got another plan, right? So just simply asking yourself, hey, is this what I really want? Can often lead you to discover that no, that's not what you really want. And maybe it's just a deep breath you need. Maybe it's a hug. Maybe it's a change in the narrative of what you're telling yourself. So do that check-in and be mindful. Increase your awareness of why you're doing what you want, of why you're doing what you do, and do you want to continue on that path? Okay, so that's number one. Process your emotions, be mindful, and check in. Is that what I really want? Number two is planning and prep. When we plan and prep our food, we plan and prep our success for the week. It's using our prefrontal cortex to plan that, yeah, then you know exactly what you're doing, exactly what you have on hand, and you're not buying all the junk because you're using food as fuel. You're buying what works for your body. And when you have it already thought out, it takes less brain drama. So when you are stressed, you don't have to think about food because you've already thought about it. You already have your snacks on hand. You already have dinner that can be made easily. You already have a plan if you are going out to eat, where you're going to go. Okay, so this is so powerful. Planning is one of the keys to your success. And we will talk more about that in future videos. And then number three is a tip that I found very useful, is to make sure I'm getting enough fiber and I'm eating it first. And then to make sure I get enough protein. Okay, so fiber keeps us full longer. And if you Google what else fiber does, wow, it has a list of things. It is so good for us. And you can find foods that have more fiber in them. Most of it's going to be found in your vegetables and some of your fruit. And it's amazing what fiber does. Okay. So it's crowding out the bad with the good, choosing to eat those vegetables, choosing food that has fiber in it, and then making sure we have enough protein. Protein makes us feel full. And when we're feeling full, we're going to eat less calories. So yay for fiber, keeping us full longer, and protein that helps us stay full. Righty? So if you like to read, this is a really, really good book, Glucose Revolution. It's all about regulating your blood sugar, which is huge for our health. And she talks about one of the tips, which this book is filled with information and different tips. And this is who it's by, Jessie something. And it's not a hard read. I like the bigger words and the pictures, whatever. You can understand it. And that awareness is key. And one of the things she talks about is eating fiber first. And I've been experimenting because I like to do that. And I found that, yeah, it works. So I eat my vegetables first, then I eat my protein, unless it's like stir fry, right? Where it's all together. And then I eat my carb. And then I find that I'm not even craving that sweet anymore. And I can be so satisfied with that pear, which has a lot of fiber in it, or the raspberries, and I stay full longer. So you can stay full for up to 4 hours. And it's nice to only think about food 3 times a day instead of all day. And so here's a few tips that can help you on your journey of figuring out what works for you in cravings. Okay, wherever you are, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And keep believing in yourself, keep cheering yourself on, and keep figuring you out because you're so worth it. You got this. Bye.